everyone, so today I'm doing a review for you guys. It's been very requested, so I'm doing it today. It's on the Sigma Premium Brush Travel Kit, and I believe this is like 60 or 70 American dollars. I'll find out the exact price and put the links down in the down bar. I got the one in the dark hot pink one or whatever it's called. First of all, I'm just going to comment on shipping. Shipping was so fast. I'm sure I got it in like a week. Everything was packed up really pretty. There was like cardboard wrapped around it, so it was nice and safe. All the brushes had brush guards. They were all really, packaged really great, and nothing was damaged at all. So I'm really impressed with shipping and packaging. First glance at this, the brush roll seems really well made. It's one of those shiny materials, so it's really easy to wipe down if you get makeup on it. It's magnetically closed, so it doesn't snap open when you're traveling. It's a really good size. It's just the size of like a clutch purse, so you can chuck it in your bag when you're off to stay the night at your friend's house or whatever. So that's really awesome. The brushes themselves, I think they're pretty much like the full-size brushes with shorter handles, because the quality of them is really amazing. The only thing I don't like about packaging is I wish I got a different colour. The hot pink or red, whatever colour this is, you can't really read what the name of the brush is, which doesn't matter for everyone because, not everyone's doing beauty videos or whatever, but for me to be able to tell you what kind of brush I'm using, it's kind of like I have to really look at it very carefully. So that's the only problem I have with the packaging. Everything else is just amazing, and I haven't really had any problems with these. Okay, so the first one is the Tapered face brush, and this is what I mean by the writing. It's really hard to read. Yeah. This is the Tapered face brush, and I love this brush. This was in my favorites video. What I like to use this for is contouring. As you will see very soon, as you see my tutorial, I use this for my contouring. You put the product straight on the tip, right up on that point, and then you rub it right down your cheeks. It blends out for you. The hairs surrounding the point blend it out, so it's really effortless, and it just makes contouring so much easier. I really love this. You can also use it for blush, powder, anything like that. Powdering under the eyes, really easy. Around the nose, since it's got a point. It's just one of those universal powder brushes that is just really great, so I really like this. It's super soft. I experienced maybe 2 hairs of shredding when I was washing the brush. There was no bleeding of colour. There was on a couple of the other ones, but not this one. So yeah, I really love this brush. I think it's definitely a good investment. Next is the F15 Duo Fiber Powder Brush, and I use this for cream and powder blush. I really love this. I've also seen people use this for highlight, the highlight on the top of the cheeks, and you can even use this for foundation, but I don't use it for that. I just use it for cream and powder blush. This one I experienced a little bit of bleeding, where, if you don't know what that means, that's where the black kind of seeps out of the bristles when I was washing it, but that's about it. I had a couple of hairs shredding, nothing on my face since. I'm really impressed. It's super soft, nice and dense. I don't know if you can see. It's quite dense, but it's not too dense that it's gonna like stab you too much or anything like that. It's really perfect for cream blush. You just stipple it on, you keep stippling. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to apply it, and it just blends out really pretty. And with normal powder blush, yes. I use that today on my cheeks. You guys will see it soon. It just does a really good job of blending. I love this a lot because I don't like a real heavy application of blush on my cheeks, and this gives a nice sheer buildable application. The next one is the large concealer brush, and it looks like this. It's just a big synthetic brush that kind of looks like a mini foundation brush. In comparison to my face, it's that big. Don't know if you'll be able to tell. What I like to use this for is concealing large spots on my cheeks if I have redness, or under my eyes. And it's harder to get into those inner quarters, but it's really nice just to place the colour down, and then you can blend it out with your ring finger. So I really love that. I haven't experienced any shedding, anything like that. The only complaint with these kinds of brushes is they're hard to clean, but that's just the same for any kind of brush like this. So I really love it. It's really dense. You could even use this for foundation if you really wanted to. I know some people do like using the smaller brushes for their foundation. It takes a lot longer, but you do get a much more precise finish and kind of more flawless and airbrush looking. So that's that one. This next one is my new favourite eyeshadow brush. It's called the Large Fluff E50, and it just looks like that. I use this for highlighting occasionally. I have another highlight brush, but I'll use this for highlighting, and I use it for packing colour on all over my lid. It is an amazing brush. It's super dense. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell by me doing this. It's super soft. I've had a couple of hairs shredding. This one hasn't bled or anything. It's just one of those brushes that's just, I don't know, just a must-have in your kit. It's just so easy just to like stamp the colour all over. Even if you have a smaller lid space, this is still really good for highlighting and putting a base all over your lid. If you're going to use like a base colour, like a skin tone colour, this just chucks it on really quickly, really evenly, and you know, it's just one of those good brushes. Next is the Tapered blending brush, and I had problems with this at first. At first it was so stiff at the top, like when I used it on my eyes it hurt, but after you wash it a couple of times it does soften up and gives a more domed shape. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell. I use this for my crease today. It's a really good colour for placing it in your outer V and blending out, or just creating a cut crease if you're a fan of a cut crease like what I'm wearing today. I really do like it, and it's also really good if you just have it clean and want to blend down like underneath your eye, or place a little bit of colour underneath your eye and blending out edges. I really love this brush now. This next brush a lot of people I've heard don't like. It's really stiff, but the reason it's stiff is because it's got such short bristles. You cannot get a soft brush if it's only this short. It's going to be very stiff, and because this one is so dense, that's the reason why. I've had a little bit of shredding with it, not on my eye, just when I'm washing it. What I like to use this for is smudging underneath the lash line. If you're a fan of smudged eyeliner, then this brush is for you. It does a really good job, and it's also really good for setting any colour on your waterline with like a black eyeshadow. It's just one of those brushes that's really good for getting into small spaces. Just be aware that it's really stiff, so it can like irritate your eye a little bit. You need to be very careful when you use it. But yeah, I really like this brush because I've been using colour underneath my lash line more and more lately, and this brush is just so much easier than using a pencil brush because it's so much smaller and more precise. So it just gives a much cleaner look rather than you having eyeshadow spreading down. Okay, so this is the last brush, and it's a small eyeliner brush, and I hate this for eyeliner because it seems when I'm using it to spread out and not apply eyeliner properly. So I gave it a go as a lip brush with my lip tars, because you guys know I've been loving lip tars lately, and it works really well for a lip liner brush. It's very small and precise, so you can get a very crisp line around your lips, and it's just really good. I don't know, I like this better than my lip brush. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. When you use it for eyeliner, it kind of does this. I don't know if you can see, it's like really, you know, thin on one side and then it goes fat on the other, so it's just not tapered, I think. Not tapered enough, not pointy enough, I'm not sure. But for lips, I like it. So that's basically all I have to say on the brush kit. Overall, I love it. I use these brushes every day. I don't just use them for travelling. I find them really useful for when I'm travelling though, because I live split with my mum and my dad. And so I take these with me and I can nearly do my whole face. I just need foundation brushes. So I really like this. If you're from New Zealand, go and check it out now because our exchange rate is really good. I really love them. That's my true honest opinion. I find them really useful. If you're a beginner, you could still find uses for them, but if you're a beginner, I would suggest just sticking to the original brushes. So that's that. And I hope you guys found this helpful, and stay tuned for the upcoming tutorial. Okay, so as you can see, I've got that eye done already. I kind of jacked up my eyeliner a little bit, so it's really thick, but hopefully once both eyes are done it won't look so bad. First thing you want to do is prime your eyelid. I'm using the e.l.f. Mineral Eyeshadow Primer. Okay, next I'm taking the E50 Large Fluff Brush. And you can take any highlight colour you want. I'm using a mixture of Shroom and e.l.f.'s Ivory. And we're just going to put this all over the lid from brow to lid. And also put that in your inner tear duct as well. Next, taking a purple, I'm using this one off of the 88 matte palette. and taking your E45, I think that's what it's called. It's the precise blending brush, the small tapered blending one. And it's got like a little point at the end. So you're going to take this on your brush and put this straight into the crease and kind of cut it. Bring it out a little bit further than you normally would, just to create like a cat eye kind of effect. So once you've got something like that, just make sure it's all blended out really well and make sure it's right into the inner corner and concentrating most of the colour on the outer edge. You'll just have something that looks just like that. Now you're going to take the same brush, don't bother cleaning it off because we want a little tinge of purple in it. Taking a black colour, this is off the 88 matte palette also. You're going to run this on the outer bit of the cut crease, kind of hard to explain, but just watch what I'm doing. And it'll just darken it up. You can see how much darker that is. And then you're going to take the same brush, turn it on its side, and run it on the outer kind of V area. Okay, then what you want to do is line your waterline. I'm going to just do that quickly now. Now you're going to take your E20 short shader brush and get the black on the end of the brush and then just smudge your eyeliner down from your waterline. Now take your liquid eyeliner, line your eyes, apply mascara, false eyelashes, more liquid eyeliner. I'm doing a little flick and I'll show you what that looks like when I'm back. So here are the eyes all finished. Eyelash glue is just drying now. Hopefully you like the outcome. Now we're just going to move on to the rest of the face. Now I'm taking the F25 brush and it's called the Tapered face brush. And it's just like a pointy contour kind of brush. Ugh, can't talk. And I'm going to use my MAC bronzing powder in Refined Golden to contour. Now I'm going to take this Duo Fiber powder blush brush, the F15, and it's just like a rounded Duo Fiber brush. I can't say that, I keep saying blush. And now I'm taking Angel NYX blush. I'm just going to put this on the apples of my cheeks. And now I'm taking this big shader fluff brush. Jeez. Okay. I'm going to use this to highlight. I'm taking Soft and Gentle MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and just putting this on the highest points of my cheeks. Now I'm using Hush Lip Tar, which I got from iSpice.co.nz, and I'm using the small eyeliner brush for a lip brush. This brush is really great when you use it on its side. You can cover a lot of area and really blend it out, and it's really precise, which is really great. Just make sure it's all nice and blended out on your lips and you're finished. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed my review and tutorial, and I hope that you guys will subscribe if you haven't already and stay tuned for more videos because they're coming up very soon. See ya!